heard a beautiful song. A Tūtū lady sang this song. It's so beautiful. And I just listened. And that got me really involved, with the true Hawaiian music. So I asked the woman, she said, Tūtū. And I don't talk much those days, So it's on my mind. Next morning, I decided to go and see my friend, Iolani Luhini. She was the curator at the mausoleum out at New One. So I drove there at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke her up. And she opened the door, bloodshot eyes. She said, Addie? I said, yo, I heard a song, it's so beautiful. She said, hum it, Himani. I go, la, 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 And she goes, go see Tūtū. When she told me, go see Tūtū, she means to go and see Mary Kawena Pukui. So while I was driving out of the mausoleum, I passed Lilio Kalani's grave area, the crypt area, Kalakaua, and all of them there. I was guided to the Bishop Museum, and this is early in the morning. And I went to the Bishop Museum, and I went upstairs to the library, knocked the door, and good thing the librarian was in, So she opened the door. She said, yes. I said, my teacher, Kawena Pukui, told me anytime you come to the museum, you mention my name. So she said, come in. And when I walked in, she locked the door. She said, the index file is right there. And when I went to the index file, I opened it. The first card that came up to me was Queen Liliuokalani. Then I picked it up, I gave it to her. She brought the package to me. I go, it was the music manuscript of Queen Liliuokalani. So I looked at it, and I turned it over, and here was a song titled Tūtū. I go, wow. I said, I found it.
The ukulele his brother found on the bus, his kupuna, Kawena and Pilahi, and now this song, Tūtū by Queen Liliuokalani, the exact one he sought out of the hundreds she composed. Something like predestination seemed to be directing Eddie.
So I go and see Kawena and Pilahi to teach me the language. Most of all, the phrasing. I wanted to know how did they do it. Queen Liliuokalani's music set my course into the lines of Hawaiian music. Without that, I wouldn't know where to go. I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. So I know I was guided to find the song, Tūtū.
Liliuokalani once compared writing songs to breathing, but her destiny was to fight for Hawaiian self-rule, because her brother, King Kalakaua, was forced at gunpoint to sign over voting powers to planters and foreign interests. Liliuokalani rejected the illegal bayonet constitution upon becoming queen. The commercial interests fought back by overthrowing the Kingdom of Hawaii in 1893. Imprisoned for 8 months in 3 rooms in Iolani Palace, the Queen continued to write. Her hundreds of compositions reflect a refined sense of poetry and a compassionate nature. For the people of Hawaii and around the world, her songs continue to resonate deeply.
I think she'll be happy because she did something at the right time. Today's world is entirely different, but her song lives.